Welcome back, fellow farmers and agriculture enthusiasts. In today's episode, we explore the heart of modern farming, agricultural machinery. Prepare to witness the power, precision, and sheer marvel of these mechanical beasts that tirelessly work in the fields, serving as the backbone of our agricultural harvest. In recent years, China has claimed the title of the leading watermelon producer, achieving yields as high as 79 million tons. Turkey, the second largest producer of watermelons, reached approximately 4 million tons. Revolutionizing the strawberry harvesting process with automatic robots is groundbreaking, offering a quick and time-saving solution. This innovative approach to harvesting holds the potential to significantly enhance the efficiency and productivity in strawberry cultivation. Hand harvesting allows for more precise selection and tends to be more effective in protecting the grape's juice content from oxidation caused by damaged skins. Harvesting olives off the tree through hand picking is a labor-intensive process, yet it remains the best method for obtaining high-quality olives. Workers use special rigs or their hands to pick the olives. Mechanical grape harvesting is an efficient method that not only saves time but also delivers fast results compared to manual harvesting. Embark on your own greenhouse strawberry farming venture and relish the perks of fresh and delicious strawberries. Harvest the strawberries at their best by picking the fruit when fully ripe but still firm. Costa Rica stands out as the largest global producer of pineapples, making a significant contribution to the world's pineapple market. Now, let's delve into the process of extracting pineapple juice from this delicious fruit in the factory. Following the apple harvest, a thorough cleaning and sterilization process takes place, utilizing state-of-the-art chain systems to guarantee cleanliness and safety. Handling the harvesting of lea requires careful consideration. In conclusion, venturing into lea farming can be a profitable endeavor with proper SI selection, propagation, planting, fertilization, irrigation, and pruning practices. Plant garlic cloves in early fall to allow sufficient time for a robust root system to establish before the soil freezes. However, ensure it's late enough to prevent shoots from emerging above the soil line. This streamlined process not only preserves the freshness and quality of bell peppers but also ensures their prompt delivery to consumers. Farmers can effectively and efficiently meet market demands by optimizing the harvesting and distribution processes. Vertical gardening stands out as an innovative technique for cultivating tomatoes at home, involving the construction of a vertical garden using trellises or stakes to provide support for the tomato plants. Thousands of green apples stand ready to enter the apple juice production line, undergoing a series of processes to extract their flavorful juice. Stringent quality control measures are implemented throughout the entire process to maintain the high standards of apple juice. The plows are evenly distributed and crafted from reliable materials, ensuring effective cultivation that transforms compacted soil into a more aerated and friable texture. Harvest garlic when 40 to 60% of the leaves, typically 6 in total, have turned yellow. The maturation of garlic is influenced by the length of daylight. This fruit gained popularity among British and American servicemen stationed in New Zealand during World War II. Harvest pumpkins by selecting pumpkins directly from the garden is a practical way to acquire the freshest produce, providing a communal and joyful experience to those involved. I have never seen a tomato garden so beautiful. Exquisite standard flowers are meticulously harvested in this manner, aided by AI, enabling humans to efficiently and effectively harvest high-quality flowers. Curing is only crucial for storing garlic as it is ready to eat right after harvest. Consequently, numerous growers who sell garlic directly to retail consumers choose not to undergo the curing process. The olive harvesting process, enhanced by state-of-the-art machinery, pays homage to the age-old art of cultivating this precious fruit. It's a celebration of innovation and heritage. In a vast field, a potato harvester is operating at an incredible speed. With its powerful engine and precise design, this machine can harvest hundreds of hectares of potato fields in a remarkably short time. A wheel of Parmesan cheese can cost over $1,000, as it takes at least a year to age. It requires 131 gallons of milk to produce and can only be made in a limited region in northern Italy, specifically in the Emilia-Romagna area. This is the most stunning banana globally. The grass harvesting duo acts as a meticulous gardening team, ensuring your yard stays pristine. I'm sure that this is the inspiration for the Tetris game. Plant's foray into automated transplanting is not a modest experiment, it's an ambitious initiative spanning over 8,000 hectares of lettuce fields. The machine operates seamlessly on this grand scale, maximizing efficiency and throughput. Kiwi continues to ripen after being plucked from the vine. When harvesting, start by removing the larger fruits first, allowing the smaller ones to remain on the vine to ripen a bit more. Lea is a popular fruit enjoyed fresh, but it can also be processed into various products such as juice, canned fruit, dried fruit, and gum. Lychee processing can be carried out at an application factory. This giant seed planter boasts mind-boggling capabilities, covering vast fields in record time. It's not just planting seeds, it's orchestrating a symphony of agricultural efficiency. An agricultural champion in the modern age, it's a powerhouse of efficiency, capable of harvesting thousands of cabbages in just a few hours. This melon is so fresh and delicious. Modern-day farmers have successfully integrated various unique machines into the harvesting process, significantly reducing effort and time. The finest Japanese Miyazaki mangoes are marketed as Ta no Tamago or eggs of sunshine. Unlike the typical green or yellow appearance, the skin of the Miyazaki mango is a vibrant red, resembling a giant dinosaur egg. It stands as the most expensive Miyazaki mango in Japan. This method produces pure and natural oil but has low efficiency and yield. Solvent extraction is a modern technique that involves using a chemical solvent, usually hexane, to dissolve the oil. Meet the Oxbow CP400 sweet corn harvesting head, featuring a precision cutting mechanism. This harvesting head ensures clean and accurate cuts, preserving the quality of the sweet corn throughout the harvest process. The Agribot harvester operates autonomously, diminishing the need for manual labor in strawberry harvesting. It navigates through the fields with precision, identifying and picking ripe strawberries. Have you ever observed the unconventional approach to cattle farming known as box raising? This distinctive farming model in Russia entails the creation of individual plastic boxes, aiming to conserve space while prioritizing the health of each animal. The pineapple harvest is meticulously gathered by workers, placed in baskets, and transported by tractor to the processing facility. When harvesting a row of vegetables, the produce is conveyed and directed into a collecting basket, significantly reducing time and minimizing swell or debris clinging to the roots. Witness the transportation of massive quantities of sugarcane to the factory for processing into orange juice. Observe the journey as tons of sugarcane are transported to the factory for processing into orange juice. This peanut harvester dances across the field, scooping up dried peanuts with the grace of a swift performer, a true testament to modern agricultural engineering. The Univerco Eco Rider 2 impressively handles a capacity of up to 70 tons per hour. Its user-friendly design ensures easy operation with a simple and intuitive control panel. Wrapping grass in nylon is ideal for delivery to another place. Look how delicious these red peppers are. Atlanta Subsea Farming presents an innovative solution to advance aquaculture. Georgia, renowned for its bountiful strawberry harvest, claims a lion's share of over 75% in the total U.S. strawberry production. This state yields an impressive 1 billion pounds of strawberries annually. At Paper Street and Able Farm, the onion loading process is in full swing, with efficiency in mind. The New Holland TM120, outfitted with an AAC loader, adeptly manages the task. The pruning robot is equipped with a camera and programmed to assess which branches need trimming, ensuring that these tomato plants grow and yield optimally. This machine also automatically arranges crops and transports them to the designated locations. Wow, this is the most cutting-edge garden I've ever seen. A CompuTurner is specialized equipment designed to periodically mix compost, expediting the composting process and improving the quality of the compost. CIRC harvesting is efficiently carried out using a John Deere 6150R equipped with a Grimm FM 300 front mulcher and a 6-row Grimm Rooster 604 sugar beet harvester. In this specific instance, the setup proves versatile for harvesting CIRC as well. Based on my knowledge, there is an ongoing harvest of a particular type of grass in Hungary. If you possess additional information on this subject, feel free to comment below and share your insights with me and others. A field spanning tens of hectares is no longer a challenge for farmers when they have this harvesting machine. The pesticide spraying system resembles a guardian for crops, protecting them from diseases and pests. This compact tool proves invaluable in preparing food for various poultry types. The juvenile fish are in the process of adapting to solid food. Small feed is introduced into the tanks, and the fish actively attempt to catch and consume it. Ensuring equal opportunity for all fish to access and consume adequate food requires both patience and keen observation. In Hungarian orchards, a harmonious combination of traditional hand-picking and modern machinery ensures the efficient harvest of vibrant red apples. Workers adeptly pluck ripe fruit by hand, complemented by specialized machines that assist in collecting and transporting the bountiful harvest. Do you know what they do with these machines? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. After harvesting, the ginger roots are carefully washed and thoroughly sanitized before they are taken for processing or packaging. Thanks to this dedicated scratching table, cows can indulge in self-scratching without requiring any assistance. Introducing the IPRS, an innovative water motion system that facilitates rotational water flow in fish ponds through a specially designed pipe system. A sprawling irrigation ramp stretching over 380 feet at Loser Farms. Onions are receiving water from a reservoir, with hundreds of gallons being distributed in the fields to foster optimal growth during periods of intense heat. Harvesting leeks with the AS Lift automatic box filler is a streamlined and efficient process. The machine adeptly extracts leeks from the field, and the automatic box filler ensures the harvested leeks are promptly and neatly loaded into the boxes. Look at this machine. This is truly an efficient grass collector. Amazing. Nowadays, robots become more popular in agricultural tasks. Tilapia has risen to become the third most significant fish in aquaculture, trailing only carp and salmon. Global production has surpassed 5.5 million tons and continues to show an upward trend. The efficient and mechanized approach of harvesting apples in orchards involves shaking the apple trees with a catch frame. Specialized equipment is employed to shake the apple trees, prompting ripe apples to gracefully descend onto a strategically positioned catch frame below. The Plunger A4BX, featuring a potent engine, effortlessly navigates through potato fields, harvesting the crop with impeccable precision. Its self-propelled design eliminates the necessity for external tractors, enhancing both mobility and operational flexibility. This is a pesticide spraying machine, protecting crops from pests with precision and care. Do you know the name of this vegetable? How impressive this machine works. A massive wheat field is not the problem of this machine. The Van Hal cabbage harvester boasts a remarkable productivity rate of 0.0 hectares per day, featuring a double box system. Each box is positioned on individually tilting platforms for streamlined harvesting efficiency. The Plunger MKC2TR boasts easy adjustability, offering flexibility to adapt to variations in spinach growth. This feature ensures the machine's effectiveness in harvesting spinach at various stages of maturity. Through this harvesting method, these blueberries retain their freshness and nutritional quality when they reach customers. This machine ensures even distribution of food portions for dairy cows, promoting their health and productivity. New Zealand King Salmon specializes in cultivating a distinct breed known as Ora King Salmon. They have implemented an intricate breeding program, spending generations to elevate the quality of their salmon. Given diverse climate conditions, grape varieties, and wine styles, grape harvesting can occur in any month of the calendar year, somewhere in the world. The walnut harvesting machine is purpose-built for efficiently harvesting walnuts from mature walnut trees. It integrates multiple functions to simplify the labor-intensive processes of collecting walnuts during the harvest season. Although it's small in size, this machine can collect 3 huge hay bales at the same time. The task of separating kernels from a mountain of corn can now be completed in the blink of an eye. The peaches undergo an extensive cleaning process to eliminate dirt and debris. Advanced sorting systems are employed to categorize the peaches based on size, color, and quality. The single-row cabbage harvester from South Korea operates efficiently along a single row of cabbage plants, utilizing advanced technology to streamline the harvesting process. Often equipped with specialized harvesting heads or mechanisms, these machines delicately detach coffee cherries from the branches. The design minimizes harm to the trees and ensures the cherries are collected intact. It's incredible how quickly they can peel persimmons in just 1 second. Join us as we capture the magic of apple harvesting, picking ripe, juicy treasures from an orchard. They traverse the expansive fields, fed by the optimism that not a single potato remains beneath the soil. This truck proves indispensable for farmers, facilitating the efficient transport of harvested potatoes to storage facilities or processing centers. These technologies not only enhance productivity and profitability in the aquaculture industry but also make a positive contribution to environmental preservation. After harvesting, the apples seamlessly travel along a conveyor system designed to minimize handling. This system ensures a smooth transition from the orchard to the processing line, significantly reducing the risk of damage to the fruit. Cherries are meticulously sorted to ensure customers get the freshest and tastiest ones. Snails today are raised for numerous purposes. This is a huge snail farm. The onion lifter stands out as a specialized agricultural machine, crafted for the gentle and efficient harvesting of onions. Outfitted with adjustable lifting blades, it delicately loosens the soil around the onions, preventing any potential damage. Harvest cauliflowers with the Delro Flora trimmer, specifically crafted to streamline in-field processing of broccoli, eliminating the necessity for post-harvest transportation to processing facilities. The robot arm navigates through the orchard with unparalleled precision, using sensors and advanced computer vision technology to identify ripe fruits. Wow, this tool is so convenient for farmers to collect eggs so easy and quick. Behold the way this machine works. The Amatis AR2200 is equipped with a gentle yet efficient harvesting mechanism, ensuring peanuts are delicately extracted from the soil with minimal damage. This not only preserves the quality of the harvested peanuts but also minimizes waste in the process. Art Ryder, a kale farmer from New Nider, together with his team, harvests a kale field. The tree shaking machine is transforming the plum harvesting process by gently shaking the tree, allowing ripe plums to gracefully fall onto a collection surface. In the state of California alone, where annual plum production reaches a significant 361,000 tons, this innovative method is making waves. Channel catfish are known for their hardiness and ease of cultivation. They have a diverse diet, consuming everything from insects to prepared foods. Therefore, cultivating major catfish can be adaptable and tailored based on available food resources and the farmer's cultivation practices. Impressive, nothing seems impossible with this machine. Join us in celebrating innovation as we watch this lettuce harvest unfold. In the lead up to the harvest, farmers diligently inspect apple orchards. Additionally, apple growers routinely assess the sugar content in apples to pinpoint the optimal time for harvesting. Aquaculture has emerged as a crucial economic and nutritional factor in this country. Fish farming techniques, care, and disease prevention have witnessed notable advancements. Harvest strawberries in the early morning when temperatures are cooler to ensure they retain their freshness. One swift motion and the tree roots are gone. This machine redefines efficiency. Have you ever seen this machine in your hometown before? Bid farewell to the apple orchard, and let's venture into the watermelon fields. According to TKI's 2023 data, Turkey bolstered a noteworthy watermelon production of approximately 3.46 million tons last year. Amongst them, Oran stands out as a top contributor in Turkey, yielding an impressive 61,000 tons. Driven by automation, this machine optimizes the kale harvesting process. It autonomously traverses the fields, adeptly identifying mature kale plants ready for harvest. The pumpkin fruits are swiftly lifted and set into rotation, propelling them with momentum for a rapid lateral transport. Keeping the barn clean and tidy has never been this easy, thanks to this cattle barn cleaning machine. Have you ever seen an impressive machine like this before? The future of farming has arrived, and these state-of-the-art machines are elevating it to unprecedented levels. If you share our fascination with cutting-edge agricultural technology, be sure to leave a comment below to share your thoughts. And of course, hit that subscribe button for more mind-blowing content on Harvest Innovators. Stay tuned for our next video and keep that curiosity alive. Hello everyone, have you had the opportunity to enjoy a dish made from gecko meat? Can you tell me about the unique flavor of this dish? Now, join me to discover how Chinese people raise and process geckos. Geckos are small reptiles famous for their ability to change skin color, which are becoming a booming business in China with prices reaching up to $600,000 per year. Many Chinese farmers are turning to raising chameleons to make a profit. Gecko loaches have relatively large bodies, with males reaching lengths of 30 to 40 centimeters and weighing around 150 to 300 g. Females are smaller, and when well cared for, can live up to 10 years or even 18 years. Their heads are somewhat flattened, triangular in shape, with characteristic brown or golden orange eyes. Their eyes can focus very high when feeding or observing something. They can stare at a spot for hours without blinking or moving away. Especially, loaches can move on any surface, slippery or upright. At the tip of each hair, it divides into many smaller fibers called spatulae sized in nanometers. Thanks to these spatulae, the gecko can adhere to a flat surface or field through electrostatic interactions. As the gecko climbs walls, the spatulae can alternate between being negatively charged towards the positively charged molecules on the wall surface, and vice versa, creating an attractive force between molecules known as van der Waals force. Gecko breeding. Based on the living habits of geckos, farmers will create a suitable environment for the gecko farm. The materials used to build the enclosures can include bricks, steel mesh, wood, or nests, with each enclosure ranging from 2 m to 2.2 m in height, 1.2 to 1.5 m in width, and length depending on the farm's area as well as the number of geckos housed within. Similar to other animal farms, gecko farms also focus on selecting breeding stock. Choosing good breeding stock will help the gecko farm grow efficiently, generate high profits, and contribute to the overall development of the gecko farming industry. Please leave number 1 in the comment section if you feel this reptile isn't scary. Have you ever seen gecko eggs? In the enclosure, there are wooden branches and logs for geckos to grow and lay eggs. Farmers will start releasing geckos near reproductive age so they can get used to the new environment. In winter, when the temperature drops below 20 degrees Celsius, geckos go into hibernation. As spring arrives and the weather warms up, geckos begin to seek companionship. When gecko reach 6 months of age and weigh about 50 to 60 g or more, they start laying eggs. Gecko eggs are gathered to form a large egg nest. Each time a gecko lays eggs, it lays 2 to 3 eggs. The eggs are coated with a sticky substance to help them adhere tightly to the prepared wooden branches. The eggshells gradually harden a few hours after being laid and hatch after about 3 months. In nature, young geckos typically live in the same nest as their parents, only moving to a new nest when the old one becomes too crowded. To ensure optimal growth and high economic value, farms need to master breeding techniques to achieve the highest level of success. In terms of nutrition, farm owners will feed geckos on a scheduled basis for easier care, providing them with 2 meals a day. Since geckos have a habit of hunting at night, they can be fed in the evening and early morning. The favorite food of geckos is crickets. So, on the farm, they'll incorporate cricket farming models to provide a convenient food source for geckos. During the growth stage, geckos can consume up to 20 crickets at a time. When selecting food for geckos, choose appropriately sized prey or cut insects into small pieces for easy digestion and to prevent blockages. This not only ensures food quality but also saves cost in the nurturing process. During the gecko rearing process, to prevent bacteria from the gecko's food, breeders should avoid feeding geckos certain types of prey such as worms, spiders, or cockroaches. Additionally, breeders may provide dried fish and shrimp as daily food for geckos to ensure their optimal growth and development. After approximately 12 months of breeding, they can be harvested. Following the harvest, geckos can be sold to traders. Geckos can be processed in various ways depending on their intended use. Geckos are not only a source of nutrition but also considered a traditional remedy in Chinese folk medicine. The meticulous process of preparing dried geckos aims to preserve all the valuable nutrients and essence, highlighting their medicinal properties. When dried, geckos are used in treating asthma. Each piece is not just a part of the therapy but also a symbol of hope and health. The natural components in dried geckos help soothe asthma symptoms, reduce coughing, and enhance the body's immunity. That's the power of dried geckos. Additionally, after processing, geckos can also be soaked in alcohol, which is also very nutritious. Today, geckos can be processed into various delicious and nutritious dishes. If you want to use fresh geckos, clean the outer skin, remove the forelegs, internal organs, rinse thoroughly, and prepare dishes such as skewers, grills, or soups. In addition to using geckos for food processing and medicinal purposes, many animal enthusiasts also keep geckos as ornamental pets, adding a unique focal point to their living space. Don't go anywhere yet, just sit back and relax, and we'll delve into a facility that breeds and cares for leeches for both medical and commercial purposes in China. Leeches have been used for medical purposes for centuries, and traditional Chinese medicine has long recognized their healing benefits. Their price is extremely high, around 800 Chinese yuan, equivalent to $11.13 per 2.2 pounds. How do you feel about the Chinese people breeding and harvesting exotic creatures? In this video, please share your thoughts in the video comment section. Did you know that coconut oil is a type of oil extracted from the kernel or meat of mature coconuts? It has various applications due to its high saturated fat content. It oxidizes slowly. For this reason, It can remain intact for up to 6 months at 24 degrees Celsius without spoiling. To produce coconut oil, first, mature coconut pulp is carefully separated. It will be used as raw material for the oil extraction process. Coconut meat is grated or sliced and then dried. Drying can be done in the sun or in an oven. Coconut oil is rich in medium-chain fatty acids like lauric acid. It contains antioxidants that can help protect cells from damage. Coconut oil can also help speed up metabolism and promote fat burning. Dried coconut meat can be separated from the oil by 2 methods: pressing and cold pressing. In the pressing method, coconut pulp is pressed using a mechanical press. This method allows to obtain high oil yields. Heat can be used during the pressing process as well, resulting in the production of unrefined or cracked coconut oil. Unrefined coconut oil undergoes chemical and physical processes to remove unwanted odors and flavors. Refined coconut oil has a lighter color and more neutral flavor. If you like coconut products, please leave one in the comments. You see, around these parts, growing coconuts is a popular agricultural activity. But if you're fixing to start your own farm, you gotta make sure you're propagating young trees with the best dang coconuts you can find. That means you got to be mighty selective and choose only the finest dried coconuts from high-yielding mother trees. It's all part of the process, and trust me, it's worth it in the end. Now listen up, y'all, growing coconuts ain't no quick draw. It takes a good 3 years from when that young tree sprouts till the first harvest. But hold your horses, cause there are some coconut varieties that can take up to 25 to 30 years to reach their full potential. And when they do, they can yield up to a whopping 200 to 300 fruits per tree per year. Now, that's what I call a bountiful harvest. Now, listen up. Coconut is one of the most vital crops in tropical countries, particularly in Southeast Asia. And if you want to harvest them coconuts right, you gotta follow a few important steps. First off, you got to choose the right time to harvest when them coconuts are ripe. The meat inside is sweet and fatty, that's when they're at their best. But you got to inspect them first, make sure they ain't damaged or diseased. If a coconut is cracked, it ain't going to fetch a high price, and it's liable to disease. So, take a good look before you start picking. Now, when it comes to harvesting coconuts, it's a different story with them tall perennial trees. It can be downright tricky and even dangerous. Folks gotta climb up to the top, or they use an iron sickle tied to a long pole to reach the coconuts and cut them loose. But let me tell you, there's a little something special about harvesting coconuts. Them farmhands use the coconut shells to drink water right there on the spot. And let me tell you, that coconut water is as sweet as a Georgia peach and as refreshing as a cool breeze on a hot summer day. It's a little reward for all that hard work put into harvesting them coconuts. Depending on the purpose, coconuts are taken to various processing facilities. Dehusking a coconut is a process that requires skill and finesse. As you can see, This method is somewhat hazardous, but it is the most common method. When dehusking a dried coconut, first, you need to find a suitable way to keep the coconut in a fixed position. If you don't have any specialized tools, you can use both hands to stabilize the coconut shell on a table or the ground. In these factories, after the coconuts are dehusked, they're manually loaded by 1 or 2 operators during the initial stage. The coconuts are individually placed into appropriate cups positioned on 2 channels on the left side of the machine and then transferred to the cutting area. Each coconut is gripped by 2 clamps. A blade creates the first horizontal incision around the coconut. The coconuts, once dehusked, are released from the gripping device and collected and transferred to the front, ready to be reloaded for the second stage. Coconut milk is a delicious and versatile ingredient. It can be used in desserts, sauces, and many other recipes. Here's how it's produced. White flesh is finely ground and mixed with water. The mixture is then filtered to obtain coconut cream. The coconut cream is separated into cream and liquid milk through a process called centrifugation. The cream is condensed to achieve a thicker consistency. The cream is then pasteurized to kill microorganisms and extend its shelf life. The pasteurization process involves stages of heating and cooling. Now, let me tell you something interesting about them coconuts. After the peeling process, the dry husk of the coconut fiber is beaten like cotton and then it's put into a weaving machine. The end result is some mighty strong ropes that serve a whole range of needs for folks. It's truly remarkable how every part of the coconut can be put to good use. Ain't nothing goes to waste. And that's how we do it in the Wild West. The second hard shell of the coconut, also known as the coconut husk or shell, will be crushed into various sizes and then pressed and packaged. Do you know what they're used for? This material has a lightweight and airy structure. It is also excellent at retaining water and can slowly release it so that your plants could absorb it better. This is a great material for cultivation in hydroponic and aeroponic systems. The hard core can be turned into some mighty fine decorations and even night lights. They're beautiful and downright fancy. If you're impressed by what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like for this here video. Show some appreciation for the hard work and creativity that goes into making such fine things from these humble coconuts. The uses of coconut are very diverse. First of all, coconut is a rich source of nutrients. It contains many important vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. This helps provide energy for the body, strengthens the immune system, and reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases and cancer. In the culinary industry, coconut water can be drunk directly or used to make juices, smoothies, coconut milk, and desserts. Besides, coconut is also used to make dishes such as coconut rice, coconut cake, coconut sweet soup, and many other dishes. Coconut can also be used to create beauty products such as coconut oil, shower gel, and lotion. If y'all find yourselves in them Southeast Asian countries like Thailand or Vietnam, don't go fretting about quenching your thirst. Why, you just mosey on down to one of them roadside coconut water shops, and you'll be fixing to find just what you need. Folks around these parts, they don't go in for none of that fancy schmancy processed coconut water, no sir. They like it straight from the source. All you got to do is peel off that soft skin and crack open the top, and you'll be sipping on some of the tastiest coconut water your taste buds ever did meet. And if you're really looking to cool off on a hot day, just toss in some ice, and you'll be right as rain. Well, shucks, take a gander at this here coconut jelly factory in Thailand. They're making some mighty fine treats, let me tell you. First, they pour some coconut water into a bowl and cook it up real nice to make that their jelly. Then they take the hard core of the coconut and carve it out like a cup, all fancy like. And once that jelly's done cooking, they pour it right back into the original core. Now, ain't that just something? Them Thai folks sure know how to make a tasty treat out of a humble coconut. Every part of the coconut tree can be utilized. The leaves of the tree can be made into brooms, like this. This is our channel, this is the channel manager, this is the video editor, and this is the content creator. Together, they work to bring you informative and entertaining content about the versatile uses of coconuts and other interesting topics. As you can see, the coconut is much more than just a tropical fruit. It's a vital resource that supports entire communities, industries, and ecosystems. From the nutritious water and flesh to the durable husk and shell, every part of the coconut is put to good use. Whether it's in the culinary world, agriculture, or even in traditional and modern medicine, coconuts play a crucial role. In addition to coconuts, The cultivation and processing of other exotic creatures and plants, like geckos and leeches, showcase the ingenuity and resourcefulness of people in utilizing natural resources for nutrition, health, and economic development. While these practices may seem unusual to some, they are a testament to the diverse ways cultures around the world interact with their environment.